Hello everyone, it's your Prince of the Saiyans, Vegeta, and today I want to introduce a new segment, and that is Vegeta Reads Bad Fanfiction. Oh yes, I will be reading fanfiction. I want you guys to know that you guys can comment down below if you have a fanfiction you would like Vegeta to read out loud in character. Well, here we go with the fanfiction. It's called Frosted Tips. Oh my, here we go. Ted Cruz walked in a genuinely human manner as he had so often been instructed by his campaign manager through Times Square. But what did it even matter anymore? To keep up this facade. As he passed through the heaving flanks of Midwestern tourists, he let himself show the disdain he had felt all along for their fleshy undulation. There was no hint of operation or recognition in their squinty piggy eyes. He let one corner of his flesh mouth curl in a sneer. There was only one solution. Abandoned among the flesh pigs, he would outhuman them all. He'd show them. He'd wallow among them and drown his sorrows in so many Pila Colada Tapua, or maybe South Beach Mojotas. I know I'm fucking up, but bear with me. Maybe Kalata Zusuma. Yeah, I made that name up. Gosh darn it, was time! Time to taste the pleasures of Flavor Town! Guy Fury was as usual standing in front of a mirror he'd tricked out with flame decals, admiring his forehead oils. Poised between the licks of flame, he truly looked like a creature from hell. This was his design. This was the expression of his will, as fixed and immutable as the switches of his pale grease spike crown of hair. He licked his fingers and tasted nothing. He heard the slapping din of his empire in the dining room behind him. They had all come to him, to worship at the altar from which all his donkey sauce flowed. He was alone in his horrifying flesh prison. But he was their king, and they were all going down with him, clutching dragon chili fries in their hammy fists. Suddenly, a revelation, a shock, something altogether new, but somehow familiar. A hot plus threw him through his dully animal frame, into the place where he thought there could be nothing, where there had never been a feeling, where only the heavy weight of his continued existence, his perpetual and cursed need to summon minions to his side, hung like a milestone and rectified him the twag of his sudden sense of, could it be, a recognition, a familiar. He slipped his mirrored sunglasses from the pocket of his Hawaiian shirt, flipped up the lapels of his red leather vest, and strode out his testicles and his plump and wrinkled as his sour cream-laden triple-loaded baked potatoes. He didn't know what was on the other side of those double doors, but he was ready. Anything was lighter, he mused, than this continually surprised weight of pure emptiness. Something extraordinary was happening to Ted Cruz as his finger traveled down the sticky laminated length of Ferris Kalas menu. He felt something stirring in his loins, the loins he had thought long dead, and longing, a yearning, and then something more, and something far more extraordinary. A longing, a yearning in his heart. There was more than just a longing for bacon-wrapped barbecue shrimp, a longing which in of itself surprised him. Normally the only human food he could bear was cold Capple's chunky soup in a book. What was happening to him? What was this feeling? And then he looked up, and the scent glands that lined his funky neck flapped to attention, as they never had before. "Hi, I'm Guy Fury," he said, rolling the constant sensual. "Welcome to Flavor Town, my man." Chris licked his thin lips, attempting to dislodge the white ooze that had been concealed there in his panic. Little did he know, that was not the only white ooze he would be dislodging on this fateful day. "Well, hi there, Mr. Fury. Or can I call you Guy?" he said, emitting a subsonic hum that meant far more than his words ever could. It was all they needed to say, and more. They knew it had to happen in the dumpster amidst the ruins Fury had created. Amidst the soft filth beds over the salted ice, the dried rivers of donkey, and the blue soppy sauce covering their thrusting bodies, like the fluid of the womb. And thrust they did, their quivering flesh truly a sight of horrors that would melt the face of any onlooker with its pasty glare. Cruz, his face a mess, a furious donkey love sauce. If we could call such a primer horror show, gush an act of love, as he slammed his throbbing American flagpole, his horrible, 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 horrible throbbing American flagpole against Ferris' prone and rippling flanks. Both screamed, shuddering and twitching in union, "This is what we deserve!" They omitted from their mouth holes, "We have truly looked into the abyss and looked back at ourselves!" Then, after a moment of sobbing, squelching grunts, they knew the moment had come. There was no turning back now. "We are the kings of Flavor Town!" they screamed in a simultaneous orgasm. The end had begun. Well, everyone, this has been the Bad Fanfiction reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave comments down there for me to read. Subscribe for more of me and stay tuned for the next video.